Hi, I'm Royce with Viking Wax Press and the Alternative Football Network. This video is another in my series ranking the helmets of various alternative pro football leagues. I rank helmets based on the following categories: personal taste, logo, color scheme, uniqueness, legibility, use of space, and contrast. Each helmet will be ranked from 1 to 10 in these categories with a maximum score of 70 possible. Tiebreakers will go to the team ranked highest in personal taste, then logo, and so on. Today's video will rank the helmets of the first version of the XFL, which played in 2001. While it's loosely related to the current UFL, none of the teams from the original XFL were carried over into the ultra-modern spring football era. I'll start with my lowest ranked helmet and go up from there, discussing my scores as I go. At number 8 are the San Francisco Demons. Apart from my personal dislike for anything spiritually dark, this one is a hideous helmet. The word demons spelled out across the forehead of the demon is redundant, unless you consider that maybe it's there so you know what it is you're looking at. But then again, the word blends into the other facial drawing / scribbling so much that you can't read it anyway. In searching for something positive to say about this helmet, the only thing I could come up with is that the center stripe provides nice contrast. A truly horrific 8 out of 70 for this helmet. The Orlando Rage comes in at number 7. For some reason, this is a fan favorite, but I don't get it. Just when the sports world was finally realizing the negative long-term effects of anabolic steroids, the Orlando team throws this roid rager on their helmet. Poor taste. Colors clash and the white shell spotlights the hideous monster. The center stripe lightning bolt saves this from utter disaster. The Rage gets 9 out of 70. Number 6 goes to the Las Vegas Outlaws. Let's try an experiment. Does red and gold go well together? Oh, no, they do not. Experiment failed. Also, if you create brands and are tasked with conveying the theme and spirit of an outlaw, and the best you can do is plop down the host city's initials, LV for Las Vegas, come on, Lazy Vegas is more like it. This came close to being one of the worst helmets out there, but legibility, use of space, and contrast pull it up to a very disappointing 16 out of 70. The New York, New Jersey Hitmen have the 5th best helmet from the initial XFL. Dark on dark is never a good idea, though. The H logo is very basic, but not horrible. At least it has some balance, but on the black shell it gets diminished. I'm glad someone was smart enough to insist on a white outline around the H to save it from obscurity. Still, another disappointing design, 18 out of 70. The Memphis Maniax, Maniax with an X, get the number 4 spot. Similar to the Rage, I'm not sure what they were going for here. I know a large portion of the original XFL audience jumped over from pro wrestling due to the Vince McMahon ties, so maybe some of these teams were trying to adopt the edgy bad guy role wrestling audiences love to follow. I'm not a wrestling guy though. I want a good team name connected to the city and a unique and creative helmet that matches that theme. Maniax, cleverly abbreviated or not, do not connect me to Memphis. Even though I enjoy the light blue shell and appreciate the contrast of colors, shock value and manufactured hype doesn't make for a good helmet. 21 out of 70. At number 3, I have the Chicago Enforcers. Enforcers is a unique name appropriate for the city built in part by the mob, and I like the strength and action that the logo provides. The fist punching through the void in the letter C. The gray, purplish blue, and black logo do an okay job to connect to the theme. Where this concept falters is they forced it onto a black shelled helmet to get absorbed by darkness. A gray shell in this case would have worked well by providing far more contrast. 22 out of 70 for the Hitmen. Number 2 goes to the LA Xtreme. Finally, we get to a better than average helmet. The Xtreme logo is one of the best as far as balance and symmetry go. The contrast on the helmet is good too, with the dark blue on silver. My biggest gripe is, for a team named Xtreme, they stayed conservative with the size of the logo. That said, the more I look at this helmet, the more I like it. 42 out of 70. The best of the original XFL helmets belongs to the Birmingham Thunderbolts. I really dig the unique look of this helmet. The B for Birmingham just above the face mask acts as a conductor, splitting lightning bolts in all directions toward the back of the helmet. This helmet is instantly recognized as the Thunderbolts no matter where you are in the stands. Perfect use of space, perfect legibility, amazing contrast. One thing I would like to see is this design on a shell that matches their purple uniforms. I think you'd still get great contrast and be able to bump up the color score. As is, this is one of the more creative helmets out there, so I give it a 55 out of 70. That wraps up my 2001 XFL helmet rankings. This league has the lowest average score of all of the helmets I ranked, so my apologies to those alt football fans who began their spring football passion with this league. Remember, it's just an opinion video, no need to get mad. If we disagree, Just tell me in the comments below which team was your favorite helmet and why. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bell if you like this type of content. Check out my playlist for more helmet rankings and other football videos. This is Royce with Viking Wax Press and the Alternative Football Network. God is good, y'all. Take care.